Don't want no fresh fried potatoes, red ripe tomatoes. I ain't never satisfied. I want the frim fram sauce, that also fed. Chef Fi-Fi on the side.
Robert's Mostyum Cooking Show is on the air from Eseeola Lodge in Linville, North Carolina. Welcome to the show. Today we have Chef Ben Allison, the executive chef of Pssghetti's from Blowing Rock. It's so good to have you with us today.
Good to be here.
All right. What will you fix this for us first today?
First thing, we're going to start off with a little mussels appetizer.
Yes.
Cozze Bianco. And Cozze basically means mussels, and Bianco is white. It's a white wine butter sauce that we're going to do that in.
All right.
One of our appetizers. We have one of our more popular dishes.
Cozze Bianco.
Start off, just go ahead and throw the pan on there.
Okay, get the heat going.
Be so kind to light that for me. And start off, actually, we're going to start off with just white wine.
Bianco.
Bianco. This is the Bianco right here.
Yes.
Just a little bit of Chablis.
All right.
And then what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and throw in some fennel seed.
Oh, wow.
We're kind of flavoring the broth now so we can steam the mussels in here and release all these flavors in the wine before we can put the mussels in there.
Yes.
Because the mussels are already pre-cooked, so that way we get all the flavor in there.
I love the fennel seed.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit of salt in there for pre-seasoning.
Yes.
And a little bit of pepper, because we wait to the end, it's too late to get some of those seasonings in there.
Using the white pepper?
Of course, we use the white pepper, and the only salt we use there is sea salt. Fresh Mediterranean sea salt.
Yes.
It's really good. It's got a really bold flavor, really intense. We'll just slice up a little garlic here.
Okay, while this is beginning to form that broth, as you say, you've got the southern Sicilian Italy.
Yes, Sicilian, southern Italian, true rustic Italian stuff. A lot of like peasant food and stuff like that, you know, that the lower class people in Italy used to have, like a lot of, you know, meat dishes and chicken and stuff like that.
Yes.
Just traditional Italian stuff that's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. That we keep the tradition alive at Pssghetti's, basically.
How exciting! Where's the restaurant located?
It's located on Highway 321 in Blowing Rock, directly across from Shops on the Parkway.
Oh yeah, you want to go there? You'll get authentic Italian cooking.
Basically, we're just going to bring that up a little bit, bring it up to temp, cook a little bit of that alcohol off before we add our mussels.
All right.
And then towards the end of this, we're going to add some tomato, so I'm going to go ahead and dice that up right now.
Alrighty. You've recently had a store open in the Huntersville area.
Yeah, we have a brand new store in Huntersville, exit 25 on 77.
Yes.
So we're opening that, and you know we got the whole family-oriented theme.
Yes.
And
I noticed on your menu that you've got all these various Italian dishes, including dishes for children.
Yeah, I mean, we have anything you want. If you want to go there with the whole family, you know, after a long day outside at Tweetsy or wherever you come there, you know, you can be casual and have fun. Or if you want to go there for a nice, romantic dinner, we can do that too. And the menu has a lot of diversity, like you said, traditional Italian stuff, but also, kids food, like, spaghetti and meatballs or lasagna and all the traditional Italian stuff that you've come accustomed to.
And this one is the mussels.
This is our mussels appetizer. So basically what I'm going to do, go ahead and add some of these mussels.
Okay. Now these mussels...
these are Canadian rope cultured mussels, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and add about 1.5 dozen of the mussels. Go ahead and add another pinch of salt right now.
Did you have to pre-cook these?
Oh, no, they're actually IQF. It's fresher that way to shock them right when you pull them out of the water. And the flavor is a lot better. And it just makes a better dish that way.
Gotcha.
And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is just throw a lid on that for a little bit.
All right.
It's already pre-cooked, so we're just trying to temp them again. So we just let them steam for about 30 seconds or something.
All right.
And that's pretty much it.
Tell us about this large bottle of wine we have here.
This is just one of the house bottles of wine. We keep like 2 or 3 bottles, like big bottles like that. If somebody comes in with a big party and they want to order a huge bottle of wine for their table, they can.
Yes.
So
very cool.
Yeah, and we also have a really good wine menu with a lot of really nice Italian wines and stuff like that to pair with our different foods.
Interesting.
And
I first met you at the Fire on a Rock event in
Fire
Boone
on the Rock.
Yeah, the Chef's Challenge.
That was a
whole lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, Jimmy Crippen put that event together, working with the Firemen's Department and the Chamber of Commerce and other groups, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll be doing it again next April, so.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Fire on the Rock.
Had a great time.
Yes, no doubt.
So we're going to go ahead and pull this lid off, and always be careful if you're steaming mussels and wine. Sometimes you'll pull the lid off and there'll be a little flare up, so you never want to be like right in front of it. It probably won't, but you just pull it off. Pull that to the side.
You don't want to get that steam in your face.
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, look at that.
That's it. So basically what I'm going to do is pull that off.
Okay.
Add our fresh chopped tomatoes.
Ah.
Give that a little toss for me.
Oh, yeah. Be happy to do that.
Go ahead and throw in some parsley.
Oh, good. That's the flat leaf?
Flat leaf Italian parsley, yeah.
It's the way to go.
A lot of places they use the curly parsley
Yeah.
or whatever. It's got that really bitter taste, doesn't really do anything. But
Yeah,
look,
I know.
we always use the flat leaf parsley, which a lot of people think is just for garnish, but actually has a nice bite to it. It's a really good herb.
Often I'll say that on this show. The flat leaf Italian parsley is such a great flavor for many of your dishes. Oh boy.
So basically we're just going to bring that up a little bit.
Yes.
Go ahead and add some butter.
Oh,
a lot of butter. Butter makes it
butter.
better. That's the key to cooking, I've found. And always unsalted butter, obviously, so that way you get more, more freedom to season the dish the way you want to. You're not putting added salt in that you can't control the salt in. So.
I hear you. So you had an experience growing up with your mom cooking in the kitchen?
Yeah, that's mostly where I started cooking, where I got a lot of my inspiration from is just being in the kitchen with my mom, up on the little stool, helping her cut stuff up, asking her what she was doing, asking questions. That's the key. It's asking questions and just paying attention to what's going on. You get to learn a lot that way.
I hear what you're saying.
And I've learned a lot from the people I've worked with at Pssghetti's and everywhere else I've worked. And that's why I like cooking. It's kind of a family thing. You get to learn a little bit from each person. So it's nice.
And what I'm hearing you say is family information in the kitchen is family oriented.
That's the thing. Everything we have such a great time and such a good atmosphere, and it's really nice the camaraderie we have.
Yes.
Go ahead and grab a bowl. So
you want to go
this
to
up.
Pssghetti's. Very much so.
And that's done, so we can go ahead and cut that.
Yeah.
And then I'll just plate that up like so.
All right. Mussels Bianco.
Cozze Bianco, we'll take that right there.
Bianco. Oh, some fresh lemon juice.
We'll just garnish with a little lemon. Cocktail fork. A little bit more fresh parsley on top.
Oh yeah, give it that presentation.
Cozze Bianco.
Fabulous. You're going to want to go to Pssghetti's. We'll be right back. Appalachian Eye Associates is a family-oriented, full-service eye care facility located in Spruce Pine at the intersection of Highway 19E and Alta Pass Road. Doctors Marvin and Diane Walker have 43 years combined experience in practice and provide treatment of eye disease as well as glasses and contact lenses. Most insurances are accepted. Office hours include evening appointments. Services for dry eye conditions, cataracts, laser vision correction, as well as student examinations and emergency services are available. If this sounds right for you, call 765-2020.
What if, sometime down the road, you need nursing home care? What would you do? The answer is just down the road. Brookside Rehabilitation and Care is Yancey County's only licensed skilled nursing facility. Whether you need long-term nursing care, short-term rehabilitation, or simply a comfortable place to live and be cared for by a competent and loving staff, Brookside has all you need to help you get better. 310 Pensacola in Burnsville. Family and friends, serving family and friends.
Come to the historic Skyline Village Inn, a comfortable lodge with rustic accommodations, spectacular views, and a unique history. Use our beautiful new conference room for meetings, banquets, special events, and parties. The Skyline Wine and Beer Shop has the area's best selection of beer and wine. The Skyline Cavern Tavern is a complete restaurant featuring great food, thick, juicy steaks, seafood, vegetarian fare, and mixed drinks. We're located close to home at milepost 331 on the Blue Ridge Parkway in the junctions of 226 and 226A.
Gadabouts, full service catering, you do it all, don't you?
We can do anything. If we want to go simple, we can start with our fabulous hickory smoked barbecue that we cook ourselves 8 to 10 hours. Or we can go to something elegant as grilled lobster tails, filet mignon.
Ooh.
We have our own linens, china. We can provide tables, everything you need. We try to find out what someone's looking for, and we tailor a menu to that.
So it's a custom arranged experience.
Yes, sir. Have food, we'll travel.
Welcome back, Chef Ben Allison, the executive chef from Pssghetti's in Blowing Rock. What are you going to fix next for us, sir?
Next we're going to do one of our veal dishes, vitello alla Hayden.
Exciting.
It's a really good dish, sauteed veal, little sun-dried tomatoes, Madeira wine.
Basil.
Basil, yes sir,
yeah,
basil.
Buddy.
You nailed it.
I know, I read it on your menu.
He's been practicing. First thing
Yes.
I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and throw, this is one of our side choices you can have. This you can either get our vegetable herb couscous
Yes.
or our garlic roasted potatoes, which basically roasted new potatoes, garlic, peppers, onions, bunch of fresh herbs. I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the oven so they're getting hot while I'm sauteing up the veal.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about the shuttle service that you offer.
Oh yeah, we offer a lot of cool services. Pretty much, I mean, that's what we're here for. It's a service industry, you know, aside from the food, to, you know, make the experience for the patron as nice as possible. We offer a shuttle service where, you know, if you're staying in Boone and you want to come out to Pssghetti's, we'll come pick you up. You make a call, reservation. We'll drive out there, pick you up in one of our shuttles, bring you to the restaurant, take you home. Pretty much anywhere, almost within the whole, you know, 30-minute area within the restaurant, we'll be willing to work with you on that.
That's awesome. They're offering you a full service opportunity.
And you know, same thing with catering and partying, anything we can almost do.
Well, your veal dish.
Let's do the veal dish.
Okay.
First thing, throw down a pan on the burner.
You want that at full heat?
Yeah, we'll go pretty much close to full heat.
Okay.
You always want to have a hot pan before you add your oil.
Yes.
Definitely. And then we're going to take our veal. This is a veal sirloin cutlets, which we pound in-house. Then we're going to go ahead and put that in the flour, a little bit of salt on either side.
Use the sea salt.
The sea salt,
Once again, the quality ingredients.
Exactly. And then go ahead and pre-season because you want to get that flavor inside the veal.
Oh, yeah.
And then the key with this, because it's a butter sauce, is to flour it really well because you're getting your roux from the flour that's on the veal. So it's going to help the texture of the veal, and it's also going to make the sauce a lot prettier.
Oh, yeah.
So the better you flour it, the better your dish is going to turn out.
Gotcha.
We're just going to drop off the excess. And always tilt the pan away from you so you're not dropping it into a bunch of oil so it doesn't splash on you.
Yes.
Safety is key.
That's a good
Safety is
technique.
paramount.
Thank you.
Set that in there. Put this aside. And basically we're just going to go ahead and brown that on one side. That's pretty much it.
Yes.
Just going to let that cook for a minute.
Okay. You have a website?
Oh, we do. It is Pssghettis.com. Pssghettis.
Yes.
In case of any spelling inquiries, which can get kind of tricky at some points.
Okay, this is from your corporate executive chef, you say?
Yeah, our corporate chef, the guy who opened this restaurant, Butch Ogenfelter, he actually moved down to our new store in Huntersville. And it's his menu, like I said, you know, a lot of traditional things, and then one or two things that he's come up with on his own that are really unique and cool. And like, this is why I wanted to pick these dishes, because it's not something you can really get at any other restaurant in town. So it's unique, it's flavorful, and it's fun.
Yes.
So once you see we got the browning up a little bit,
yes,
I'm going to go ahead and flip
tilt that and let our friends at home
just get a little bit of color on one side.
Yes.
Remember, you're cooking veal here, so you don't want to overcook it. It's really thin.
Yes.
And we're going to go ahead and flip that.
Okay. You got your red
and we're
onion.
going to go ahead and add a little bit of shallot. Just do a quick little dice of that guy.
Yes, the shallot.
Throw that guy in there.
All right.
So we're going to go ahead and add a pinch of sun-dried tomatoes. Not a lot, remember? Really strong flavor, and you don't want to overwhelm the veal, which has a pretty mild flavor.
You want me to cut the heat down any side?
You can keep the heat right there.
Gotcha.
And then we're going to go ahead and add Madeira wine, which is a really nice sweet wine. Pairs really well with the sun-dried tomatoes and the cream which we got there. So we'll take this away from the heat. Add a little bit of Madeira wine. It's enough to deglaze the pan. We're going to let that cook off a little bit.
Boy, that's not
And
good.
anytime you're deglazing, you always want to take the tongs and get all the yummies off the bottom of the pan, because that's why what makes the sauce so good is all the flavor and the flour and the fat from the veal,
Yes.
which sticks to the bottom of the pan. So you always want to run that around.
Gotcha.
And then what we're going to go ahead and do is pull our veal out of the pan so it doesn't overcook, because the veal's already pretty much cooked right now, so we don't need to cook it anymore.
Gotcha.
We'll just let some more of that wine cook off, reduce a little bit.
Reduce it.
I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of seasoning right now. So basically what we're going to do is add a little bit of cream.
Yes.
Just like a tablespoon, just a little bit. It's not really a cream sauce, but you want a little bit just to bring out the color and the flavor of that Madeira. It really pairs really nicely.
I see that.
Then we're going to throw in a little basil.
Yes.
Just going to do a quick chiffonade of that.
Oh, yeah. Chiffonade being thin strips.
Thin strips, and I have to be careful using French words, as this is an Italian-themed restaurant. But we won't tell anybody about that. I'm sure nobody will ever notice.
A strip is.
And then basically, We're just going to cut in a little bit of butter.
Oh, a little unsalted butter.
Unsalted butter. We're going to cut the heat off because we don't want our sauce to break. We already
Yes.
have that heat in there. So we're basically going to cream in the butter.
So if you were to have the heat up there, you might break the sauce.
You might break the sauce and it'll be oily and the texture of it won't be right. So as soon as you add your butter to a sauce like this, you want to cut the heat off and then do what's called creaming in the butter and kind of cut the butter in with your tongs.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I see that technique.
And then you end up with a really pretty sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Really beautiful texture. It's not really thick.
Fragrance is
It'll be
fabulous.
nice on the palate.
All right.
Then we're going to go ahead and throw our veal back in the pan. You can cut that back on for a minute just so we
Okay.
can retemp it.
Got it.
And then my lovely assistant, Matthew Karras, will be so kind to hand me my potatoes out of the oven.
Okay. All right. And once again, tell our folks at home about this side dish.
The side dish is a roasted garlic potatoes. New potatoes roasted with whole garlic, fresh herbs.
Whole garlic.
Really
yes.
beautiful. And again, one of those classic rustic Italian things.
Oh, yeah.
It's just really beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and plate that up with our potatoes.
Okay, I've got this up to temp again.
Awesome. You can go ahead and cut that.
Okay.
And basically, we're just going to plate that up. Fill right there. Pour a little bit of that sauce on top.
Can't you just hear the Italian music in the background, the ambiance?
You got that really nice, beautiful, dark brown
Yes.
color.
You want to eat that?
This is a really good dish. One of my personal favorites.
Yes.
Personal favorites. Just garnish with a little bit more of that flat leaf parsley.
Oh, yeah.
And
What
that's
color?
it right there.
Oh,
Vitella alla Hayden.